You might have a little deja vu with this makeup look, but that's okay. Work with what's working, and we are working, okay? Hey beauties, welcome back. It's me, Lady Marie. Welcome back to the channel. I missed y'all. It's been like, what, a week now? Almost 2 weeks. And y'all know I'm normally here 3 and 4 times a week, but I missed you guys. So today, we are just shopping my stash, playing around in some makeup, having a little girl chat, little catch-up time. So get your makeup, grab yourself a beverage, and follow along with me as we do. I'm not going to call this a summer bronze because I said that in my last video. We're going to say this is more smoky fall inspired. I don't know, but it's cute. So yeah, we're doing some makeup today, and I'm using nothing new. Everything I've had for a while. We're shopping my stash again. Like I said, I'm being more diligent about using my products up before I go and buy anything new, and I've been having a good time rediscovering some of my favorite makeup. So if you'd like to see how I got this look, I'd like you to go ahead and get your tools and follow along and continue to watch. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so you don't miss a thing. Let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. While my skincare and primer sits, I'm going to fill in my brows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil in the shade Ebony. I had not worn makeup in a couple of weeks. I think since the last video I filmed. I don't know. I haven't done a full face, I should say. And I was like, what do I want this video to be about? Because normally I sit down and I plan my YouTube videos, at least the titles or the concept, and kind of build from there. But tonight we going in hot. We shopping my stash. I pulled out some stuff that I haven't used in a while, like I said, and we're gonna see what happens. What I'm looking at here kind of has like some fall vibes, some like earth tones. So I was like, oh, maybe something summer bronze. And I looked at the last title of my video and I was like, oh, no wonder that sounds so familiar. I already did that. So maybe something a little monochromatic. We'll see if we're doing eyeshadow. I don't know, girl. Just grab a Coca-Cola or some water or some tea, or your matcha if you're into that, and just get your makeup out and let's just have some fun. Let's just see where the video takes us, okay? Roll with me. It's fine. Foundations, an oldie but goodie. My About Face Skin Perfector foundation. I think that's what it's called. The Perfector foundation. And I have MDW1 Warm and MDW3. Both mixed together are a perfect shade. One is my summer color. One is my more fall color. But mixed together, they are fantastic. They do have this type of applicator on it. So if you're not someone who likes putting something on your face, put it on the back of your hand. I personally don't mind it. It doesn't bother me because I'm the only one using it. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't bother me that I have to rub the applicator on my face. I'm almost out of this one. Like big time, I'm almost out of this. So, and this is the warmer shade. I'm going to put this in the middle of my face where I am a little bit darker. Where I have a little bit of my tan. Yeah, I'm almost out because it's already kind of sticking to the bottle. So, but it's fine because we're going to use up our foundations this year for sure. And I'm pretty sure these will be the next two to go. So I'm going to use a little bit of this. And it looks like a lot, but really I'm not getting a lot out of here because the bottle is almost empty. I could probably put these in my empty basket actually at the end of the month. I'm just being stingy and trying to use it all. So let's get the blending. Using a Morphe 439 brush. All of my other foundation brushes are dirty. I haven't had a chance to do anything. I was just telling my mom, let me move the camera back a little bit. Sorry, that I am looking forward to just having a day where I can straighten my house, you know what I mean? Because, you know, the kitchen and bathroom remain spotless, but like cleaning my brushes, dusting, you know, doing the floors more thoroughly than just going over them with a Swiffer. So I just need a day to kind of catch up with things very, very soon, including washing my makeup brushes, child, because all of them are dirty. So anyway, I finished my Scandal rewatch. I finished Scandal last week. I don't know what to do with myself. I think I finished it actually last Friday night. And the seventh season was really good. How they tied everything together with the B613 and Melly's presidency and everybody getting their lick back but still loving each other. I really, really liked it. I really liked it, and I especially like that I could watch it commercial free. That was like the big thing for me, because I can just sit down and binge it and watch, 3 or 4 episodes at a time and stuff like that. But I did enjoy it. Now I need to know what to watch next. Somebody suggested rewatching Grey's Anatomy. Absolutely not. It's too much going on. It's too much going on. So I don't know. I don't know. I have to pick something else to watch, but I am done with Scandal and I loved it. It was a great show. The foundation is blended, and this foundation still gives me skin. I always forget how much I like it until I wear it. Of note, I am not wearing a primer. I'm only wearing my Clinique moisturizer. I did film a video for my short form channels about my makeup skincare prep, which is why you didn't see me do it this time. And I'm only wearing the Clinique moisturizer. I did not wear a primer, and it's late, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going anywhere. It's not longevity. I just wanted to, makeup and chit chat. Also, I have watched Sinners an inordinate amount of time since it's been on HBO Max. I think I watched it like once a week since it's been on HBO Max. And if you like the movie, you like the movie. If you get it, you get it. Everybody didn't like it, and that's okay. Everything is not for everybody, but I enjoyed it enough for me to sit down and actually sit there and watch the whole thing. And now I'm to the point where I'm reciting the lines in the movie. Girl. Anyway, for my concealer, I pulled out my Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Magic Touch Concealer. Both of them, one for touching up right here, where you can still see my little pimple popping through. I have a pimple here. I don't know what. Anyway, I have both shades, one for brightening, which I think is 10, and then the shade 13 for touch up. So let's go ahead and apply that. I'm just going to take shade 13 and do it here. I also did not color correct at all. Not too concerned about it, but it's okay. I'm going to use this for a little color correction around my lady stash here. Just a little, I'm looking in the mirror. Just a little bit there. And a little bit here. You see, you get a lot on this wand. I really love this concealer. What else have I been watching? I think that's all. Once I stopped Scandal, I literally just went back to watching Living Single and Golden Girls as like my background noise. But now I'm looking for another good dramatic story. I did finish a series on Netflix called Hunting Wives. Have y'all watched that, girl? Peak mess, okay? It's like Desperate Housewives, but with, right? And in Texas. So keep that in mind. It's a little corny at some points, but it's also kind of like, girl, you know what I mean? I finished it. I understand it's going to be a season 2 because of how it ended. But if you did watch Hunting Wives, let me know what you think. It's a lot going on that show, and it wasn't like a super long series. I just sat down and watched it, but it was okay. So I'm going to let this dry down for about 30 seconds, and then we're going to blend it out, and I'm going to spray my face down. I need to melt all this together, and I think I'm going to use my Milani Make It Last setting spray. Y'all, we got some new neighbors. I guess they're new. I don't know if they're on this floor. I highly doubt they're on this floor. But every night about 10:30, 11 o'clock, I see on my Ring camera a big grown man riding this teeny tiny bike up and down the hallway, like zipping through. It looks like a kid's bike, and his legs are long. So you know how an adult sits on there? Like, what's going on? It looked like he almost on the tricycle. And he'll zip past, go down the hallway, and then zip back. And then you won't see him again. Like, girl, our neighborhood and apartment has changed so much. It's like, this used to be the quietest side of the apartment complex. And now it just be the weirdest stuff going on. And of course, my Ring camera catches everything. So I'll be like, I wake up in the morning and look at the footage like, what the hell be going on at night around here? What? I keep my door locked, okay? Insane. But look how pretty that concealer is. Back to the topic at hand. The way that this Anastasia concealer blends out is dreamy, and it does not do like an insane amount of dry down like super quick. You have time to blend it, so you really get, you know, the coverage that you need, the brightness if you need that. But it's just such a pretty concealer, very skin-like. For bronzer, I'm going to use this About Face bronzing stick. Look at this packaging. Their packaging is so freaking gorgeous. And of course, like every other brand, they came out with a bronzing slash contour stick. This shade is called Coney Island. And it's more on me, I think, a little bit cool tone than bronzy, but we're gonna make it do what it do. It's also very balmy, so it's quite sheer. Very pretty. I'm gonna take my e.l.f. contour brush, this little flat brush, and I'm using About Face tonight, except for the setting powder. I'm not gonna use that setting powder. We're just gonna use this for bronzing slash contour. It's a nice shade, but it's very sheer, so even if it is a little cooler, it still works. Very pretty. I understand their mascara is really, really good. I'm not in the market for a mascara, but I'm gonna keep it, like, you know how you can save things for later on the website, like an Ulta website or something. I put it in that category for when I'm back to buying makeup. I spread that a little thick, but it's gonna come together because I messed up, so I'm gonna fix it. It's okay. I love this brush though, but I put it down a little too far for bronzer. I should have brought it up a little bit, but it's okay. We're going to use it as a contour instead, and that's fine. We'll fix it. We will fix it. Let's do the other side. I just kind of keep it right here. And as a setting powder, an oldie but a goodie, you can tell I love it. It is my tried and true, my Wet n Wild Photo Finish loose setting powder in Banana. This is going to be my under eye powder. This thing costs $6, no flashback, and it blends and smooths out that under eye so well. I think they still sell this in most drugstores, and they do have a translucent shade, but I've just had this one forever. So I'm just going to take that amount and set my concealer. Still going to have a little bit of a bright eye. I think we're going to do like a little smoky situation with our eye. I know it's summer, but you can wear a smoky eye in the summer. You can do whatever you want, girl. And today we're going to do something a little smoky, maybe brown. I pulled out an Anastasia Beverly Hills palette I haven't used in a while. So we're just going to kind of tap this in, and I'm going to go ahead and correct where I over bronze a little bit, just using the same foundation brush, and I'm just going to tap around it. This is how you can fix your over, like if you over blush or something like that, take your same foundation brush without adding any product and just kind of tap over it, and it'll blend right in. So no need to panic at the disco. We're just going to do that. That was my fault, but that's okay. We gonna fix it. Now let's do a little bit of liquid blush, because at the end of everything we're gonna do final touches, and we're gonna go over everything with powder, because y'all know whatever I do with cream is what I like to do with powder. We're gonna do some Bronze Bombshell. I think this is Bronze Bombshell from e.l.f. or is it Copper Etiquette? I think it's Bronze Bombshell. We'll have it linked below, don't worry. No, it's Bronze Bombshell. I can see it now. Copper Etiquette has a little bit of a shimmer to it. I'm just going to take two very teeny dots. Yeah, because you know how e.l.f. go, girl. 2 dots and it is, you're good with that. So I'm going to take a soft brush and just kind of blend it high. I think I said this before, but when I blush naturally, I naturally blush right here. So not only do I like my blush to look lifted, but I also place my blush where I naturally will get, you know, pink or red, whatever, when I laugh, or if I'm hot, if I get flushed, this is normally where I would blush. So if you ever wonder where to place your blush, think about where you naturally blush, and that's where it's going to look the best for your particular shape, face shape, or what have you, or most natural on you, I should say. Yeah. Now, after I blend this out, we're going to start with some eyeshadow. And I'm going to use the big sister to the Anastasia Mini Glam palette that I always use. I'm going to use the original Soft Glam palette. So we're going to do something to kind of align with the blush a little bit. Okay. I was going to use an eyeshadow stick for something super quick and easy. But the eyeshadow stick that I wanted to use, it broke. And when I twisted it up, it just fell off. I want to get some more eyeshadow sticks eventually, maybe when Sephora has their sale. But they all make them with such sparklies right now, and I want some matte, matte sticks. And so I don't know. I definitely want to try one of Danessa's, but I'm gonna hold off on that until I can, or until the sale. Milani has some really good stick eyeshadows as well. But again, they're all like metallic finish, and sometimes I just want a little matte situation, so I stick with powder. So we're going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is a Soft Glam palette. This is the big sis to the Mini Glam palette that I like. Have barely touched this, y'all, since I repurchased this at least 6 months ago, at least. And I've barely touched it because I always reach for the mini one, but it's still a great palette. So let's get my brush. I'm going to tap into this shade Sienna and a little bit into this brown shade here, which is called Cyrus Umber. So I'm going to do a little bit of both of those and just start kind of building up in the lower lash line area. This is not going to be, like I said, did I say that already? An overcomplicated look. It's just going to be a little bit of darkness on the outer corner and maybe something matte on the eye instead of something with shimmer. I'm feeling like it needs to cool down to like fall temperature, so maybe that's why I'm feeling like a fall inspired eye, because it is blazing hot. Every day is over 90 degrees and I'm like, bro, oh, come on. I used to love the summer, but the heat and I do not get along like we used to anymore. That color, those two colors together are beautiful. And again, it's the shade Sienna, which is like this orange shade, and a little bit of Cypress Umber, I think. I'm just lightly tapping that in to the outer corner here. My left eye always turns out so much better than my right eye. That always happens. I was just talking on and on and on and was not even recording. Whew. Anyway, I'm going in with the shade Burnt Orange. This is going to be the lid color. It's a matte shade, so it's not any shimmer. Just something like that. You know, one thing about Anastasia, she's going to get her eyeshadow. Is it Norvina? Anyway, she's going to get the eyeshadow right, and she's going to get the brow products right, and her lip gloss and the concealer. Anything else I haven't really tried, like her bronzers and all. I wasn't impressed with the color range. I didn't try the foundation sticks because I couldn't find my shade in the store or online, so I just kind of left those alone. But the eyeshadows, she ain't never really messed with me on that one at all. Yeah, this is definitely giving some fall vibes. I like it. And the concealer. And I say it all the time, but I'm so glad that concealer has not gone viral, because I want to keep it our little secret just for us. Just for us. You know what I'm saying? That's a pretty eyeshadow. Okay, fall. I see you. I'm going to use the shade Orange Soda. And I'm going to use that kind of as a transition shade to bring everything together. Take it up a little towards my brow bone because it's a lighter shade. Very soft mattes. And these mattes don't have a lot of kickback in them at all. I saw my girl Erica Tesla on her channel try that vibrant eyeshadow palette from, I think it was Makeup Revolution. And I was like, I gotta close my eyes because I don't need to see another eyeshadow palette, but it looks so good. And it was nice and bright, those colors. And I was like, yes, give us some 2016 makeup. All right, that looks better. It brought everything together. So that's the eye look. I'm going to line my eyes with my Urban Decay 24/7 liner and then smoke it out on the top with my e.l.f. Smoky Kohl liners. Those little $2 pencils I told you about. Yeah. I changed my mind. I'm going to use the beige shade from the e.l.f. Kohl liners. And I think this is something called Beige Flag is what it's called. And I'm going to take that in my waterline for a little pop of brightness. And I just got something right here. Oh, I have eyeshadow on my hand. Oh no, I gotta fix it. That's okay, we can fix it. Let me get some powder. And we're gonna go over it with my Sephora powder. I had something on my hand. There we go. It's fixed. It's handled. Okay? Call me Olivia Pope of makeup because I handled it. Gonna do my Sephora Collection Finishing Powder in the shade number 10. This is always going to be my go-to, either that or the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Powder. We haven't done our powder bronzer or blush yet, but we're still going to do it. I'm just going to take this all over, finish everything off. I love this powder. Y'all know we locked in. I really like the eyeshadow. Oh, I did do mascara, the e.l.f. Incredible Curl mascara. This is what I put on. I need to do a roundup of all the mascaras I've been trying in the last few months. Some of them have made it to the top of my list. I need to set a little bit right here in my smile line. Like that. Okay. And I'm going to use as my powder bronzer the Sephora Collection Micro Smooth Powder in the shade Hazelnut. I like this in the summer. It's a nice warm shade. And this is going to go over the cream bronzer that we applied a while back. Don't be afraid to use your powders and things for different uses. Just because it says it's a powder, you can use it for a bronzer or a highlighter. You know what I'm saying? And these make great bronzers because they are mineralized, so they give you that radiance. And a little bit of coverage is not overwhelming or anything of the sort. Now we're going to dip into this blush from Mented Cosmetics. I hope that Mented still sells this shade. It's called Clay Too Much. I was about to say You Clay Too Much, but it's called Clay Too Much. And it's a very pretty, like a really nice brown. It has a little bit of red in it, and this is going to be the finishing touch. So I'm just going to put that right here. Yeah, that blush is gorgeous. I'm so glad the girls are coming with powder blushes again for the fall. Oh my goodness. And yes, fall makeup is starting now. Like, you'll start to see release this fall, you know. Fall makeup trends are coming out right now. So powder blush is thankfully one of those trends. I love that color. Now what are we gonna do with our lips? I realized upon looking at this that it looks eerily similar to the last makeup look I did. So if you see it again, just act like you didn't. Maybe somebody new is here and they've never seen me do this look before. So we're just gonna act like it's new. It's fine. We're going to be using the e.l.f. Cream Glide Lip Liner. I think this one is called Cocoa or something like that. These are another $2 liners from e.l.f. And these are the lip liners. These have been out for a while. And I'm taking a little bit. I don't want this to be super dark. So I'm going to take it. Oops, I dropped the lipstick that I had pulled. And I'm just going to massage it in. So I'm just kind of going to blur it out a little bit, so it won't be super harsh, the brown. We're just gonna take that and do like that. Yeah, we'll do that. I dropped the lipstick, so let me get it. One second. Yash from MAC right here. And that's it. Just a little bit of that in the middle. That lip liner is nice. Those little cream glide situations that e.l.f. got going on, and they didn't raise the price on those to $2. Nice. And then I pulled out Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss. I topped it up. I think this is in the shade Goldie. And we're going to use that as the topper. That's why I didn't put on a lot of the Yash lipstick, because it's super cool toned and we're warm everywhere. So I'm going to do this. I love her lip glosses. Yeah. Yeah, very much fall. Very fall. Very pumpkin latte spice. But I need something else. I need a little something else. So we're going to do some MAC highlighter. And this is in the shade Cheeky Bronze. This is like my fave. As you can tell, it's almost gone. So I've been using Cheeky Bronze for eons and eons and eons. It's a very nice, soft, pinky type of shade. And it's their highlighter. So I'm just going to put it right there. I need a little something. Right there. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Perfect. And this is the final look. I like it, okay? I like it. I hope you like it too. Yes, it's very reminiscent of the last 3 or 4 looks I did, but that's okay. That's okay. That ain't no problem. But this eyeshadow is popping. It's a nice soft smokiness. This Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette is a classic girl. It's good for every skin tone. Anybody can use it. And then you got your pops of color with the Jackie Aina palette. Those two together, perfection. So, you know, I like a little bronze cheek. You know, I love my blush. So I like this look. I hope you guys like it too. If you made it this far in the video, make sure you give your girl a thumbs up. We was just chit-chatting over here, just having a little makeup talk, catching up a bit because it's been a while. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video. All the products will be linked down below. Most of them can be found at Ulta with the exception of my Sephora powder, so it'll make your shopping super duper easy. And thank you guys so much for always supporting and clicking my links. You have no idea how much that means to me. I truly appreciate it. Again, if you made it this far in the video, go ahead and give your girl a thumbs up, and I will see y'all back here for my next one real soon. Bye.